Hey guys, it's Gab. Welcome back to the second ever episode of the Gab-ing sessions, the podcast that isn't really a podcast but could be if Spotify wants to give me the 60 million Alex Cooper deal. Yeah, welcome back guys. Can't believe it. Apologies. I know I'm like a week late with this second episode, but I thought it doesn't really matter. No one's watching that much anyway at the moment, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I decided to take a week off just purely because uni was starting and I was really, really stressed out, and I wanted to kind of take those last couple days of socializing and really enjoy them. So I did, and I don't regret it at all. I know I said, oh, there'll be a new episode every week. That's the only week there won't be. Every week from now on, it's coming. Trust. This is the easiest thing for me to edit and create. So there's no reason for there not to be if there's going to be a video every week as well as this. So anyway, yeah, I haven't been here and filmed for over a week now. I think this is like 2 weeks after I posted my last one. And yeah, I've got a lot to update you on. A lot's gone on. And yeah, let's just get into it. As I started the last Gab-ing sessions, I'm going to go through what I've done this week, what I've been doing, what I've been up to. And then after that, we'll go into some hot topics. But this week, we've got a few more kind of like what I've been doing over the hot topics, because a lot's gone on in hot topics and like a lot's gone on in pop culture, but not enough that I want to speak about. There's other things that I can talk about, but I'm not like that bothered. Anyway, what I've been up to. As I said, I've just started back at uni, and I kind of touched on this in the last episode briefly, but I started back on Tuesday. It was really, really weird. Really weird. I was so nervous because I mean, this is my third year. I'm going to like the biggest year at uni. This is the one that really matters the most. Everything else has kind of just been practice. But yeah, started back and had a really great day doing that. Just had a really fun, enjoyable day. But I've just had this like panic-stricken feeling ever since, where I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe this is my third year. I can't believe like 2 years have just flown by. So that was kind of like the vibe and feeling I had when I was starting back. And even the night before, I had this like impending doom, I guess. Just thinking, oh my God, I've had such a great summer, made so many memories, and I had so much fun, like not being at uni, but being in London or being with the people I've met at uni. But I don't really want to go back at the moment. But I've gone back and it's fine. And I saw my girls from uni that I hadn't seen in a while. Just those sort of things. So with uni, obviously, like this being my third year, this being like the most intense year I'm going to go through, I had a lot of anxiety. Every time I thought about going to uni, I just like started doing this, because that's like I get the anxious shakes, and like it's like uncontrollable shakes that I can't stop. But since I've gone back, they've actually gone, and I'm feeling a lot less like dread in this situation now, which is nice, because I didn't want to go into my third year feeling like that and then feeling like that the entire year. Because who the fuck wants that? Like, I don't want to spend a year feeling that way and like dealing with that feeling. I know that when like Christmas time comes around, I'm probably going to have that, because for some reason I get to Christmas and then I'm like, I'm like, I want to die. I think it's just the seasonal depression, realistically, not the university. I could be anywhere in the world. As long as it's got a colder season, I'm going to want to die. I didn't want to be dealing with that feeling this year. So I think even doing this and like starting the YouTube channel will help, because I have to do that. I don't have to do this, but like it's a passion project. It's creative. Like I'm doing something I really want to do over something that I'm like wanting to die over. I don't know if any of that made any sense. I'm just like spewing out feelings right now. I'm a bit hyped for this because I feel like, oh my God, I haven't done this in a while. And I'm excited because I really love this, even though it's like literally the least watched thing on my channel so far. I don't care. I really, really love like being able to like sit down and just chat, even if it gets fucking 15 views. No, like 70. I do really love this though, because I just find it so therapeutic and so calming. But yeah, let me like actually get into the calm feeling, because I feel like I'm like right now. Since I last spoke on here, I've been out quite a few times since, which isn't the best for the bank account, but it's so good in general. I spoke about this so much in like 3 videos right when I started this channel, literally 2 weeks ago or like 3 weeks ago, about how I really think, like, I've never lived in an area where I fell in love with somewhere. Like, I always lived in the countryside, or I lived in like West London in North Acton, which I can now say, in student accom, and I hated it because there was nothing going on. And living where I live now, East London, there's always something going on. There's always something to do. I feel so happy with that. Like, I can literally walk outside and like go and do something, rather than like have to get the tube to go and do something, which I fucking hated. But yeah, so I've been out quite a few times since. Had some really great nights. Went to a house party for someone's birthday, for Domini's birthday, if she's watching. Loved that. Great night. Went out with Robbie. You guys will have seen the video where Robbie's in now. It's posted. And Robbie stayed at ours, like in the flat, for like 5 days. And it was so lovely seeing them, because obviously I haven't seen Robbie since we all moved out of student accom. Literally, like, when was it? End of August. So I'm finally just seeing Robbie after a month, which is, it's not that long period of a time. But again, I spoke about it in the last Gab-ing sessions. Like, we lived together, saw each other every day. We were so used to being in each other's company, and became essentially like a family unit. So when you go that long without seeing someone like that, it's so horrible. Like, that feeling is so weird. I don't know how I'm going to do it when I'm like 50 and I'm like, we've all got families, because like I'm already scatty now. I'm like, I need them now. But yeah, so it's really lovely seeing Robbie. Robbie, I know you're watching. Love you. And yeah, just so many things have gone on that I've loved. Oh, sorry, the fucking MacBook that I'm recording on is like pissing me the fuck off. But yeah, so many things have gone on. Nothing too crazy that I need to like update anyone on, but just having fun. And that's the main point. Like, that's the point of this. That's the point of what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm in uni. Okay, I'm in 3rd year. I sound so old saying that, but like, the point of what I'm supposed to be doing at this point in my life is to be having fun, and I'm doing that. So I feel quite fulfilled in that. Let me get to a few points that I've written down for what I want to talk about. Bit of a funny one to start off on, but I got my first, like, I don't want to say fan comment, but like, it kind of was, on the vlog I posted. It was like a weekend vlog thing that I posted. Great video. Hate to say it. Loved fucking filming it, and loved editing it, because it's got so many people that are in my life right now in it. So I got a comment under that video from this guy. I can't remember his name. He's actually deleted the comment now. It's just so upsetting, because I really like, I didn't even screenshot it. It's so annoying. Oh, yes, I fucking did. Can't find it now. That's really annoying. But essentially, this guy commented on my video, and it was like, can you review this episode of Johnny Test? Which I'd never heard of Johnny Test. I was sat with Harry in the kitchen the moment I saw it, and I was like, what the fuck is Johnny Test? And he was essentially saying, like, can you react to this video? I was like, maybe not. I don't, all love to like the Johnny Test lovers out there, but like, I've never heard of him. He's like, it's from like Cartoon Network or something. It really like, not freaked me out. Big love. Thanks to like the guy. If you're watching this, I don't know if he is, but like, big love to him, because you were my first comment that like, of someone I didn't know. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. But if you're out there, I can't remember his name, and I can't remember exactly what he said, But if you're out there and you think it's you, it probably is. Big love to you. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm not gonna react to Johnny Test. So yeah, that was interesting. That was a bit of a weird one because it happened at like 2 a.m. I really thought I was like being trolled. I was like, oh, this is someone that like fucking hates me. They're like trying to take the piss. And then it wasn't. It was just like a really, really nice guy that wanted me to react. So maybe I will, just to like make him happy. I'm probably not going to, respectfully. But yeah. Oh my God. I can't believe I didn't mention this, what I'm about to say, in my first fucking Gab-ing sessions. This is the biggest thing that's been going on to me as of late. And I'm talking in the past month. It's wild. Okay. It's not even that wild. It is a little bit. But I have been experiencing this like really, really crazy, I'm going to say, almost like epidemic at this point of me seeing angel numbers all the time, 24/7. It's like a joke at this point. I see them that frequently that like I think yesterday I saw 111, 222, 333, 444 and 555. I'm not looking for them. Like I'm not like out there like looking at the time like trying to see them. No, I will literally flip my phone over from having it like down like that, going like that, and then it'll be like 444. Like what the fuck? Like that's not normal. And it's been going on every day. I think today I saw 333, which is a common one I see all the time. And I think that's the only one I saw today, but still, like I saw 333. Like it's not like a honest coincidence. No, it's been going on every day for, I'm going to say, a month at this point. Like since I moved in here. And every time it happens, I'm like, oh my fucking God, again. And I go, Harry, look. And then he's like, oh, and I go, fuck's sake, like what is going on? And like the first couple of times it was happening, I don't even think I really registered it. I think I probably just was like, it's a bit odd, not thinking that much of it. But then after obviously like a week of it happening, I was like, this is weird. Like this is like abnormal. And then after like actually a month of this happening, every time it happens, I have to look up what the number means because I always forget. But the premise essentially of what I keep hearing is you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing, often related to something creative. And I keep just going, must be to do with this. It has to be like, this is the only thing I've started up, or like being in this place, like being in this area already, like right now in this life, I think in this life, in this area, like in this space, what I'm doing, this is the most fulfilled I felt in a very long time. And I think maybe that's a sign in some way, like, and it's not a sign that I'm like almost reminding myself, maybe subconsciously I'm like choosing to see them. I don't know. Someone said that to me. I was like, yeah, that could be true. But like every time it happens, I'm like, fuck's sake, like again. And I'm so thankful for it. But I'm also like freaked out by it because it just keeps happening. It's constant. And like even it won't even be in the time. It will be like I'm editing a video and it will say this video is 33 minutes long and 33 seconds. I'm like, what? Like that doesn't make sense. It doesn't, like, to just see that constantly. Or I pause something, I'm watching something on Disney Plus and it then says it there. Or I had one the other day where I was walking past somewhere and I like tilted my head and on a sticker it said 111. And I was like, what? Like that, it's too much. It's not too much. I love it really. Like I'm just being a bit like driven crazy by it because it is obviously so intense and a bit weird. But it just keeps reminding me of like how thankful I am and like feeling so thankful for what I've got. Oh my God, I'm gonna like well up. Don't. And that's like so embarrassing. I can't cry on the Gab-ing sessions. That's so scary. Which I guess kind of leads me on to my next topic of like things I wanted to like update on. And this isn't really an update. This is just something I wanted to like say in general. I was having a bit of like a emo. I was having a bit of an emo moment the other night where I don't really get like this very much where I'm like reflective and like happy crying. I'm not really a crier in general, even though I just was like, I'm going to well up. I don't like necessarily like on my own cry. I more like say something in conversation than like make myself cry that way, if that makes sense. But I was like sat in my bed, it was like probably 2 a.m. I was just thinking, had my phone off. I was like literally in the dark pretty much. And I just felt so thankful for the people around me because I have built a really, really great support system of friends. Obviously, my family, I love them so much and like I'm so thankful for them as well. But like my friends are really like have been the driving forces for the past 2 years of my life. Specifically, I'd honestly say 3, just because like I built a really close friendship group at home and I built a really close friendship group at uni. And those 2 friendship groups have like really just carried me in every sense of the meaning of that, like that in every way possible. I've been carried by them. And I just felt so thankful that I have friends that are willing to like participate in like creating these videos with me or being stupid and like going out and like having the best time ever and like making just the most amazing memories. And it sounds like so cliche, but I know for so many people, there's so many people out there that they go through friendship drama. And don't get me wrong, I've had my fucking fair share. But like you get to a point, like I've got to a point now where I think I've had enough of it and that my close friends really are just a part of my family at this point. I don't know. It's a weird thing to talk about because I know so many people don't have that and I feel so fortunate to have that. But I also think I'm just, it sounds bad, but I'm quite good at building that. I really make deep connections. Like I want to know everything about someone because I feel like that's my love language in a sense, is like getting to know someone so deeply and so personally that you're almost soul bonded in a way that's like so important. But yeah, a bit of a weird one and a bit of a cliche and like cringy one, emo. um but I just wanted to say something about that because I thought it was quite a interesting thing to bring up. Oh my god, sorry, Jordan Ricky just posted on a story. I have to keep like his story notifications on just like so I remind myself that I am actually attracted to men and that I don't hate them all. Because when we're in a society that's ruled by men, they're all like ugly and horrible and vile and make decisions for women's bodies and LGBTQ plus people and immigrants and everything and do these horrible things to everyone that's in a minority community. It's hard to like find men attractive. Throwback to the whole like kill all men thing. I was fucking lover of that. I used that till its death. I think I probably was the one that killed it off in all honesty. I remember I had like massive beef online, huge beef. What was it? Big mistake. Huge. No, I had massive beef online with this one guy from my school. And I remember he'd like posted all these things in a group chat and like it was all vile and horrible. And what he'd done is he had people in that group chat that I knew and was friends with. So they screenshotted it all. I posted it all on my main story. And then I posted a picture of me with my middle fingers up and put kill all men. So the caption. Loved that. It was so good. I felt so empowered. Yeah, and I also remember the same guy was also in a group of people, like friend group, and they were all like, ugh. Sorry if you're watching, respectfully, don't care. I would still say it now, and I'm gonna. No, he was like in this group of friends, and I like randomly said kill all men in like an English lesson in like year 11. And they all grow up. Grow up. Come on. So that was interesting. But yeah, sorry, what I was saying was I have to keep my notifications on for Jordan Ricky. Just to remind myself that I am actually attracted to men, because it's so hard not to be like, hate them. When, as I said, we're ruled by these men that are just like making horrible decisions, have these horrendous opinions. Oh, so bad. Like, oh, huge, like vile opinions that are so big and like consume a lot of the like male population right now. But yeah. But then I also just found out like that like Jordan Ricky is like a MAGA guy. He lives in Australia. Like, where does that fucking happen? Do you know what I mean? Like, how does that come about? Why are you spotted wearing a MAGA hat? You live in Australia. I don't get it. But yeah, so that's a funny one. But yeah, should we move on to the hot topics for this week? Only a couple. Probably going to make this a shorter episode just because I said in my first video, I was like, oh, these videos are going to hopefully be like 45 to an hour long video. I don't think they need to be in most cases. I think they're realistically probably going to be like 35 to 40 minutes. First one, Lola Young collapsed. Now, a lot's been said online about this, and I have read quite a bit about it. Specifically, right when I was making the last video I posted, because in that video there was a whole thing about we were making headlines about each other. And I'll put it in like the card thing above, so you can like go and click on it and watch it if need be. And essentially one of the headlines that Robbie had made was that like Lola Young collapsed because of me. And we were like, oh, this could get us cancelled. Not like it's going to get us cancelled, but like it's a bit of a touchy one. She collapsed, I think, on stage at a music festival in America, I believe. And it was obviously like she went down hard. It wasn't like it was like a bam, straight back. And obviously a lot of people have seen the video. Her like management team asked people not to share around the picture and videos. It's not realistic. It doesn't happen. You can't, if you say don't, people are going to do it more. You better like not addressing it. But she went down and she went down hard, and she's now taken a break. Which, first off, wish the best for that girl so much. I think she is honestly such an amazing artist. I know so many people like she's a plant. I completely disagree. I think she's like honestly one of the most talented artists of our generation. Love that she's a British girl, because there's not that many British people in pop music or just like music in general that are like really doing what she's doing. So yeah, it's really lovely seeing her do that. And I love her new album. Her new album had some really, really great songs. But I do think she's overworked. You can see by the amount of things she's doing, it's being pushed and pushed and pushed all the time, that it's like I almost think it's a bit overkill. Like, I love her, but I don't need to see her every minute of every day. And with the amount of things that she's been doing, it's hard not to see her that much. So there is that. And then there is also the kind of like, her manager, I believe, is Amy Winehouse's ex-manager, which I'm not going to get into that, but like, it's a whole thing within itself. So that's been something that's gone on. And I don't know if any of y'all have been following along with it. I haven't been that crazily. As I said, I just looked into it properly, obviously when it first happened, and then when I was researching for that video. But all I'm saying is like, I'm going to wish her love and support, because I think she's so talented and so amazing. And I think a lot of people have a very interesting opinion on her about like, she is this plant and that she's been put into society to be like, to fill a gap. And I completely disagree. I think she's just talented and she's been in this industry for a very long time and she wants it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah. Anyway, what else? Big Brother started again. Now, I love Big Brother, I do. But I don't love new Big Brother. I really, really can't get into it. I think Big Brother is such an interesting thing within itself. Obviously, it's been going on for so long now, and the old Big Brothers are just like some of the most amazing TV ever made. Even specifically, like, you look at the celebrity Big Brothers, we've got some of the most iconic pop culture moments ever that have come out of that. From what, like, Gemma Collins and Tiffany Pollard to Trisha Paytas going on there and voting herself to be eliminated just to get a pizza, like things like that. Like, it has some of the best TV moments. That was obviously celebrity, but like even on the main, like, regular Big Brother, Nikki Graham, for example, Big Brother icon, rest in peace. But it just doesn't give that anymore. And I think it's obviously due to them trying to be a bit more, I hate to say, like, woke. I love the word woke. I'm woke happily, but like, I think Big Brother's gone a bit overly woke, and it obviously puts people in there for a reaction, and then they end up getting voted out like immediately because people don't like them. People in the new Big Brother will always vote out the people they don't like first, but the people that annoy them and annoy the house, rather than like the boring people, which is so stupid. Like, the people that won in old Big Brother things were the people that like annoyed the house that much and created these arguments. But for some reason, everyone now decides, fuck them, I hate them, so I'm going to kick them out. It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so it started again, and Elsa Ray's gone in there. Crazy, crazy girl. Love her, but not too much, because she also was with Ed Matthews, and like, love her, like, do love her, like you were with Ed Matthews. Anyway, apparently she's got like a whole romance thing going on. I watched the launch night and then I didn't watch anything else, which is really, really bad. But yeah, so she's in there. There's a couple Tories in there. Not surprised. One of the Tories got voted out immediately. What else? I think it'll be an interesting season. We'll see. Who knows? It could be shocking, but I think they've casted quite well this series from the looks of it, and I might start watching. Just depends on like if I can be bothered. Nicki and Cardi beef. I mean, I have to say something about it. I said to Harry, like, oh, what should I talk about for pop culture this week? And he was like, you have to talk about Nicki and Cardi. I was like, yeah, valid, but like, I haven't really been keeping up with it. I feel like there's that much drama between them at this point that it gets to a point where it's past even being comparable. Like, the whole motorsports beef was like in what, 2018 probably, I think, something like that. And ever since then, they've just fucking hated each other. All I know is that like Cardi said that Nicki's son's favorite color is 5, and that really got me. Really got me good. I thought, fuck me, you're hilarious. I love you. So yeah. And it's with Nicki now, she's love to the barbs. But she's past a point where she's kind of slowly losing her like icon status because of the way she goes off on people. It's like coke-filled rants that feel a bit intense. God, if the barbs ever find this, I'm going to be fucking shot. But yeah. I don't know, there's not that much to say. Love Cardi B. Thought her album was a bit shit. There was a few songs on there that were good, but like, me and Harry like listened to it all and went, The album promo, brilliant. Some of the best album promo I've seen in a long, long time. The actual album didn't give. But I say that, Pink Friday 2, biggest, most horrendous thing I've ever heard. I'm not involved. I'm not Nicki or Cardi. I'm not a barb. I used to be a barb. And I'm not a Bardi gang or whatever they call them. I'm just like an observer. So, yeah. I mean, it's hard to be a barb now when Nicki is just the way she is. Anyway, I think we're going to leave this episode here. I just wanted to come on, do a little 2-week catch up, have a bit of fun, and promise everyone that the gabbing sessions are back to regular are back to regular scheduling. But I will see you guys very, very soon. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, sending so much love. Love y'all. Bye.